Okay, that should do it right there. Rick, are you still there?
Okay. It's a disaster. Uh, Facebook, YouTube's having a problem. We're coming in with a different service. Okay. Hey, there we go. I see y'all find me. Oh, Lord. Technology. Lori, the fam. Okay. I see you, Lori. You see me? You hear me? I guess everybody hearing me okay? Mbuglet. Is that how you pronounce that? Mbuglet. Loud and clear. Okay, good. Okay. We got some topics. I got some topics to talk about. Oh, Lord. I tell you what, this has been a three-ring circus, man. I tell you what, I'm not happy with YouTube. I tell you, did everything the same way every time. Okay. I'm just not going to be able to see y'all's comments very well. Ooh, wait a minute, that helped. Ah, there we go. I blew you up a little bit. All right. There we go. I can see you now. Whew. Bone tired. Okay, good to see you here. Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you what's going on. Other than watching Texas Cruiser have a technical meltdown. Oh, Lord. I was talking a while ago uh, about Carnival uh, doing a dry dock change, schedule change on the Breeze, but of course that's way down the road. January 11th, 2027 through March 22nd, 2027. Undoubtedly, they decided going to do much more work on it because they extended it. So, yeah, thank you, Miss Vicky. Oh, you a big hug, girl. Thank you. Or you probably want me to cook you a brisket sometime. Oh man, thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, they're gonna do. The Breeze needs some work. She getting. I saw her today. I drove by today and saw her today down in the port. She was in. This is a regular day in port on Monday. Usually she's in here on Mondays. She has that convoluted 4 and 5 day sailings, and maybe after they do all the work on, maybe they'll put her back on the 7 day sailings. Hey, Scotty J, you found me. Thank you. I hate to lose everybody like that. But hey, I'm gonna have it all lined out next Monday. I'm gonna be talking to my buddies out there, Vicky and all them, to make sure. I already had an account with StreamYard. I just never initiated it yet. I just started playing around with it a little bit. I wasn't quite comfortable to jump in, but I guess I got like like throwing a kid in the pool to teach him to swim. I got thrown in the pool to teach to do the streaming stuff. So, oh man, hey Jeremy, how y'all doing? What I need to do is get hold of Eddie. Eddie, I think Eddie's the big tech guy. I think I need to talk to him. Oh man. Anyway, the Breeze is a good ship. I got to see her get all that work done on her, and let her get her to come back to stay in Galveston. She's supposed to be, that's way off in the 2027. I think she's going to stay in Galveston a while longer. She's been here longer just by any other ship has, so I can't quite see her leaving. Everybody's been seeing these videos about the bad behavior on the Carnival ships and all. And some of the younger folks, the youngins out there, are saying that they're feel like they've been put on, they're just feel like they're being put upon, about this. And a lot of their fellow cruisers out there said, no, your bad behavior is bad behavior. You need to clean it up a little bit. It's good to go out there and have fun. I agree, everybody needs to go have fun. But whenever you're out there and you're kind of messing with everybody else's fun, that could be a problem. And Carnival originally kind of more or less allowed it to happen at first, the fun ship and all that, and they lowered the prices and all that. And the youngins get on there and they got there and have a good time, get drinking all that alcohol and stuff. They see how much alcohol they drink a day. We all been there. I'm one of them. We've all been there. So this is Carnival's way of, and I got to hand it to Carnival for trying to clean it up a little bit, and for the families, to try to keep it a good atmosphere for families too. So, it'll all blow over eventually. The people who don't want to cruise because they can't do all that stuff, they'll. I don't know if any other cruise line they'll get on to do it, because I don't think anybody else will allow them to do that. But maybe they'll get on to some other endeavors or other things to do to have fun. Just leave the cruising for those of us who are serious about cruising. Anyway, I talked about this before, the NCL, when they did the ship swap. Oh man. And NCL does this kind of stuff. And I like their ships. They have some good ships. But I think New Orleans kind of got the short end of the stick on that one. When NCL decided to swap them two ships out, move Prima to San Juan, and even though that's a 4,000 passenger ship, that's breakaway going to New Orleans, that's a bigger ship. Now they haul some people on that, and but it is an older ship, and I know a lot of people in New Orleans are kind of disappointed about that. So I kind of understand that. The Prima and Viva, man, those are a couple of the premier ships. Now the Aqua, those are some, that's the top of the line ships from NCL, even though they hold fewer people than Breakaway, but everybody wants to go on those nice, shiny, brand new ships. Can't wait to Viva arrives in Galveston. So, let's see. Anybody else come on board? I tell you what, all you guys are premier guys. I really appreciate you. You guys y'all took the effort to find me, and I really, really appreciate you. And I think y'all are good friends, and I'll back you guys up too. So you're gonna get it back in quadruple. So, Star of the Seas has officially been handed off to Royal Caribbean from the shipyard. Anybody out there going? Got a booking on Star of the Seas yet? Scotty, I hope to catch a cruise with you, man. I'm gonna buy you a beer, man, or buy you a drink anyway. All you guys, I like to buy y'all a drink so we can sit around, tell cruise stories or cruise lies, whatever you want to call it. the one that got away, stuff like that. So I got a few of those ones that got away on cruises, man, and I got a few that maybe I shouldn't. Oh man. But anyway, Star Seas is going to be an interesting ship. Now they just saw. I don't know if you guys seen the pictures where they dropped the dome in on the ledge, and that's a point of the ship construction that you're getting there, and they dropped that big dome there on the ledge, and you'll be seeing them move that ship up a little bit like they did Star to make room to build that Icon 4. And Icon 4, I think, may have an opportunity to keep Galveston in mind on that one. Hello, Bud Files. Glad to see you here. Thank you for showing up. Glad you found me. Oh man. Celebrity Infinity. Electrical fire. Man, you don't want those on the ship. Oh man, over there. I'm not going to try to say it. Kusada, Turkey, over in Turkey, July 7th in Turkey. Anyway, it must not have been that bad a fire. They fixed it real quick, and it set sail and cruising again on the 11th. So it's I guess she didn't get hurt too bad, but that's kind of scary, man. Them daggum electrical fires on the ships, the cruise ship. We don't want to see that. Oh man. And speaking of problems, that old Donna Wade, Serenade of the Seas had technical issues right out Vancouver. She had to go back and get some stuff repaired and get. Now I think she's back on her routes again. So anyway, they're wearing these ships out. That's what it is. They're just wearing them out. You need to give them the shipyard a little more. They go, hey, that's going to be a good thing. Them putting them shipyards over there in the Bahamas. The Bahamas used to do that stuff before. For I believe it was Liberty that broke the dry dock, and actually we got part of that dry dock here in Galveston. They cut off the bad end and got crumpled up and moved the rest of the Galveston. That's the one that they had the Battleship Texas in. That they repaired that dry dock, and that's what they used to lift the Texas out of the water. So, and I keep thinking one of these days they'll start doing some repairs there in Galveston, ship repairs, cruise ship repairs. They're doing the luxury ship repairs there, which is real interesting, by the way. Oh man. Oh, the Ducks. Royal Caribbean decided to ban the ducks out of the Central Park. I think that's a good idea. They're trying to protect the ducks, the plants, excuse me, to protect the ducks. They're trying to protect the plants and all. People kind of messing up, tearing up the plants a little bit, hiding the ducks, and then people dig. Really more from the people digging around for them, and they kind of do some damage on the plants and stuff through there. So Royal Caribbean decided, yeah, you can do hide ducks anywhere on the ship, but let's leave Central Park out of the treasure hunt. So that's okay. I mean, those ships are big. Those Oasis class ships are huge. Lots of places to hide ducks. Lots of places. And I found a few ducks, and I've hid a few ducks there. So anyway, speaking of ducks, some lady she had a tour group. I never did find out which ship it was on. Anyway, they had a game that they played. I guess everybody put money in a pot and all that, and that they hid like 89 ducks, and they're supposed to go out and have a treasure hunt for them. And so they went and hid all these ducks, and they only found 9. Come to find out, people were going around and finding ducks and all that, and their own duck. Yeah, that's a lot of ducks, Vicky. And it made her mad because she put these little tags on these ducks saying, "Do not pick up this duck. This is part of a game." Well, no, they're out there. If this duck is like Tony Lally Locos, finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Serenity Sleep Garden, welcome aboard. Glad to see you here. Thank you for joining us. Anyway, no, go play cards or something. Duck, go ahead and hide these ducks. And if you can find some of them, that'd be great. But a lot of the ducks going to get picked up by other people, other duck hunters. There's plenty of duck hunters out there. Cruz Bolero, welcome aboard. Glad to see you here this evening. Oh man, things people come up with, and she was pretty mad about it. Oh well. Ever heard of a Spanglish party cruise? It actually sounds kind of interesting. It's a lot of salsa dancing and stuff like that. I know I'm probably not, I'm Texan. I'm not Hispanic or Cuban or Puerto Rican or something like that. That's probably the crowd they're more looking for. But it sounds like a lot of fun. I like that kind of stuff. I like that kind of music, salsa and all that. But anyway, Carnival Glory is going to be leaving Port Canaveral on October 24th this year. It's called a Spanglish Party Cruise. It goes down to the Bahamas and all. So that actually sounds kind of interesting. So that's something to keep in mind. I don't think it ever come to Galveston because of but I think that that would be interesting if it did. I don't know. You guys see that big old huge new terminal Royal Caribbean's building? They tore down their old one. I think the G Pier. Uncle Dave, hey buddy, good to see you. Glad you came on board this evening. It's been an adventure. I haven't had anything to drink. I swear, man, it's been an adventure. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be doing something. The heck with that YouTube, man. I gotta figure out though how to. I know I'm going to record it and then rebroadcast it on YouTube, and in fact, I'm gonna have it available also on Facebook. So. But I'm going to spend some time with my buddies out there, Vicky and Eddie and all, and so to get them to give me an educated. But I'm going to be an educated streamer. I need it. Oh man. But anyway, this new terminal is supposed to be able to handle 7,000 passengers. but be completed and ready for service in 2027. So we'll have a parking garage there, kind of like we do the Pier 16 that we're building down at Terminal 16 for the MSC. They'll have a parking garage right next to it too. So, how many of y'all carry your own luggage off the ship? Me, we have our luggage too heavy. we have the ship. Oh yeah. I lurk. I watch them. I watch them do their stuff live. Every once in a while, I jump in there and say hi and all that. But yeah, now I did one with CNS Travel other night. Other night we did he brought me on and we talked about cruising and all that. And him and I will probably go ahead and pull together a weekly roundtable thing with a couple other cruisers. We're going to talk to see if they want to do it with us. And I don't know if CNS is ready for me to make that public, but we've both been talking about it, and we will be having like a roundtable discussion about cruise topics of the day. And I think it'd be a lot of fun. It'd be a lot. Chica, hello, Chica. Good to see you this evening. Anyway, I know a few of you carry your own luggage off and on, but y'all go light. I know. We kind of seen these African safaris and all that. That's more like what we do. We have a few pieces of luggage. We've been, and you couldn't tell we've been cruising for over 37 years. We still get a lot of luggage. Oh man. Anyway, be getting in trouble with my wife here a little bit. Oh man. I'd use whenever I need something for cruising and all that, and also get some ideas on some hacks and all that. Believe it or not, Amazon is good about that. You just type in Royal Caribbean or Carnival and all that. They'll take you and show all the stuff associated with going on a cruise or Royal Caribbean. Potpourri. I just bought this other day to pack in our luggage. Potpourri. I don't know if any of you guys bought this stuff, but when you have more than one person in the cabin, it's good to have one of these in your luggage and in the bathroom. I did also everything kind of moved around whenever. Oh, I think I used it. I had those plastic sleeves. Oh, here they are. I had some plastic sleeves like this for my Royal Caribbean to fit the tags, luggage tag from Royal Caribbean, and then I found we were fixing to go on that MSC cruise in November. Well, the MSC tags are different; they size differently, so I had to order some. These are really, truly, these things. I ain't opened the package yet. They're not that expensive, man. $6 to $7, $5 if you buy this for them. Anyway, I like it because they plastic sleeves and slide the luggage tag in there, and they have these. I don't know, here they are. They have these little cables that you can put on them, and they're good by securing it to your luggage. You won't ever lose a tag because these cables are pretty, and they screw on, and they're pretty stout. And I love my Royal Caribbean. I've used them on multiple Royal Caribbean cruises, and they are, you fold your luggage tag and put them inside of them. They fit perfectly because they're designed for the Royal Caribbean tags. These are designed for the MSC luggage tags. So I'm going to be swapping them out with my Royal Caribbean tags whenever we get rid of. I'll probably do it next month. No. Oh man, let's see. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm not going to forget that. Restaurant review. Yes, we'll be doing a restaurant review. Yes, sir. Oh, just in case. Pocket size. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know. I do all. I let my travel agent handle that for me. Y'all know who my travel agent is. Old Derek. That's Derek's job, communicating with MSC. Only communicating I did with MSC is whenever applied my loyalty status, Royal Caribbean, to them, and they gave me gold. I would accept it. I like to have it a little higher, but yeah, the train museum. I love the train museum, Uncle Dave. It's pretty. That's a real nice feature down in the Strand area. Oh, the oldest blessed life. Hey, welcome. Good to see you tonight. Thank you for coming. There we go. I've heard some stories. I'm hoping they'll get better with it as they get into the get real stronger in the American market. Maybe they'll pick up on that. You know, customer service. They need to emulate Royal Caribbean. I tell you what, I've heard people bad talk Royal Caribbean a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. But as a low cruiser, I always call the loyalty desk. You can always get a call into the loyalty desk and get a response. They man that loyalty desk, and you don't have to wait long to get a live person on there. Yep, I got my. Oh, this is what I won from Coach. I was on that string of winning almost every one of those drawings he had, and instead of a T-shirt, I said, "I got plenty of T-shirts now, Coach. What do you got?" So he said, "He has one of these. Send it to me." And hey, I love it. I got some stickers on there. I got cruising is fun anytime. Jeremy, of course, Chris and Liz. They sent me their sticker. I had some more stickers I needed to put on. I have some more tumblers. I'm putting other stickers on. Coker, all you guys out there, I'm going to get y'all stickers on my stuff. The Emma's one of the original, I think, vloggers. Emma Cruises. She's an English girl, and she does some great videos. She last year she boarded a ship. I said, I know this ship. It was my first cruise ship, Song of America. It was still floating around in the Caribbean islands, touring it, and she was going through the ship and rating it and all that. She actually kind of liked the ship. It's a throwback to the early days. And yeah, I was watching Emma today. Saturday I watched her. I watched her today about various cabins, balcony cabins on several different cruises she did. But today, Saturday, she did a video on inside balcony cabins, and she did actually compared Symphony of the Seas to the MSC World America ship. And they had the World America has that interior balcony looking down, kind of like on what the Royal Caribbean has is the boardwalk area, and she likes that area. Now, then she on the Symphony of the Seas. Now she kind of compared the boardwalk balcony, interior balcony, with the Central Park interior balcony. Now, Don and I, we started doing that on that last cruise we did, the interior balcony overlooking Central Park, and we loved it. We're going to do that again. As a matter of fact, we're doing it again on Allure next April, my birthday cruise, and it's very serene, beautiful. Looking down on the Central Park at night is beautiful. And it's a cheaper price, and it's not that bad price point. I'm able to get on that lure at Central Park cabin well below $2,000, well below 2,000, and it's a balcony cabin. It's the same thing as you do get Ocean View. Now she did say she had one critique with the boardwalk. I never heard this before, but I could see it could be not a problem, but an issue. Soot. she saw some soot on her railings to those balcony cabins at the boardwalk area. Now, she liked the cabin and the balcony. You see the aqua show and see the stuff, dancing stuff going on in the boardwalk area and all the activities. But I didn't. She's the first one of all the people's videos I've seen mention something about the soot from the stacks, because that's actually behind the stacks. So that's something to think about if you ever get those cabins in the boardwalk area. But there's a guy, I found him last night actually, and he's what's his name again? Family at Sea, Evan of Family at Sea. The first video I've ever seen of his, and he did a ranking of Galveston ships, and he got these rankings, the critiques from the cruisers. They did a ranking like 1 to 5, and so they got a score, and he used these scores to rank the ships that sail out of Galveston. He said he has sailed on most of these ships. And he had at number 16, of course, he did qualify this by saying this is MSC Seascape came in number 16 by saying that this is actually, you probably 2-year-old critique of the ship has changed some since then. Yeah, I'm with them on that, Uncle Dave. I am. Those trees and plants are so beautiful. We were on Harmony during the Hurricane Milton, and in the middle of that hurricane tore them up. But those guys, those horticulturists and crew got out there, and they had that looking nice and spiffy within a couple of days. They had to go out there and stake off the trees and all that, of course, to get them, straighten back, because quite a few of them fell over from that hurricane. I know at night you can hear that wind whistling through these sliding doors on the balcony. So yeah, that was an interesting cruise. Anyway, yes, those parts. Vicky, we were on lure when she first got here to Galveston, and we oohed and awed over Central Park and all that. The winter after that was whenever we had that real bad winter in Galveston, and that ship came into port, and it was here long enough that that's when the temperature didn't get up above 17 degrees, and it just waylaid all the plants in Central Park on that ship. Whenever the next cruise we went on, Allure had the President's Cruise. That's when Michael Bailey came in and had that big President's Cruise on Allure out of Galveston. I saw them do it, man. They got busy replacing all the plants to trees, and I watched them pick up those trees with cranes and lift them over into the ship. And they had, I don't know how many trees they planted. There's a bunch of them, but every tree in there was replaced. And they, when we got on board, it looked pretty good. You can tell it's young plants, young trees, and all that, because they were not big full yet. But you can tell they did an excellent job doing what they did, and replacing the plants and the trees and stuff. But oh, come on, Nelly. Hey, you're not going to keep talking about that back and forth, buddy. Love you like a brother, man. But that Michael Bailey likes to party. That's all I got to say. He goes around with squirt guns and all, big squirt guns, not the little squirt guns, big squirt guns full of champagne. And he goes around and shoots champagne all in your mouth and all that. Oh boy, I digress. Yeah, boy, I tell you what, on that cruise, I must drink over 2 gallons of champagne. I couldn't hardly use up all my drink vouchers I had. I had 5 free drinks a day on that trip. I wound up got the bartenders to give me beer unopened. I brought home a whole bunch of beer unopened in my luggage. A bottle of wine or two too. So I think 3 bottles of wine we brought back on that trip. We couldn't drink that stuff fast enough. There, all the cocktail parties and stuff they had going on. But anyway, believe it or not, on that cruise critic, the top of 16 ships, the top cruise ship, Allure. They had Allure came out on top, of Harmony coming in second, Disney Magic third, Mariner fourth, and Jewel fifth. All those ships have some great followings on them. Carnival, Legend, and Miracle came in at 8 and 7. Legend was 8, Miracle was 7. And I understand those ships do have a good following behind them. So it's interesting. Let's ever get a chance to see that video. Do that, and it's interesting. He kind of does a little talking about each ship. He does not really bad talk any of them, but he just says something that there's a reason why it's at this level and stuff like that. So anyway, folks, I'll apologize once again about what happened tonight. I thought this thing, I had multiple good streams on YouTube Studio, and on my laptop, it looks like I was doing fine. But when I saw you guys mention something about Frozen, and luckily I have my tablet sitting up next to me. That's where I keep an eye on all y'all's chats and all that, but also my video, so I know how I'm doing on the video. And I noticed that I saw that little circle right in the middle of my face. I said, "Oh God." I said, "Oh Lord, oh man." But I'm going to get on top of this StreamYard and see how I can make it interrelate with YouTube better, and or to do something with it, and I'll have a better system lined up by next Monday. I don't like that aggravation. I'm too old for those kind of aggravation, folks. But anyway, folks, if y'all need anything from me, I'm just an instant message away. If you need to talk to me about anything, man, PM me or instant message, whatever way floats your boat. And we get a good dialogue. But Nelly and I, we send messages back and forth with each other all the time, and it's fun. I like it. I really enjoyed having a conversation with him. He's a fun guy to talk to. But anyway, Chica, I am so sorry to hear about that. Don's cousin, we lost her a couple of days ago. Her cousin's wife, and it's yeah. We've lost all the folks in the generation above me. They're all gone. My cousin and I we're I guess we're the top generation now. And so it's when it's you're in my prayers. You're definitely in my prayers, girl. I hope you guys get through this well, and know that the cruiser community is behind you. We keep you in our thoughts. Well, y'all got anything y'all want to talk about? I come running in. I was doing that with CNS, that little vlog live show, and I was driving home from work from the Galveston, and for half of that drive, that show, and I didn't have my hat on because I don't like wearing my hat inside the truck. So I came inside and I was sitting on talking and all that, and several people get jump in there. I think Eddie and a few others said, "This is the first time I see Rick right out his hat." I said, "Oops." So I went, grabbed my hat right quick, put it on. Okay, this is better. I look better. You don't want to see my hat. I don't look that good without my hat. Anyway, folks, yeah, type in hashtag grow and be kind to each other. Be kind. I mean, like I talked at the very beginning of the broadcast about all that crazy stuff Carnival is trying to collect. And like I said, hats off to Carnival, man, for trying to fix the problem that they more or less have created. But they know that. That's why they're having to go through the pain and all that, trying to get on top of that. I got that letter from them from the very beginning when they put it out about the behaviors and the to-dos and don'ts of your behaviors on the ship and consequences. And I think Carnival's going to get it all cleaned up. Just gotta tell them youngins, man, behave, and a few of them old ones too. Anyway, I know you guys got other things to do tonight, and I'll probably, if there's any big news come out this week, I'll do my usual cruise news broadcast and let you know what's going on. There's a few things I'm waiting on to break loose, and that MSC terminal looking really good. I drove by there going 2 times today, this morning and this evening, and it's looking really good. It's going to be a good terminal down there, and I sure enjoyed seeing Breeze in port today too. So that's the problem about living down here, folks. You get to see these ships and see them leave, and they say, "Wait a minute, you didn't pick me up. You left me behind." So anyway, folks, you get a chance, book a cruise, and I hope to catch you on a future cruise. My next cruise, the MSC Seascape, my first MSC cruise, and it's going to be November 9th. I'm going to be Derek Island Time has a group cruise, and I'm going to be part of that group. And there's going to be some other content people down there, also creators, and I think we'll have a lot of fun. I brought another big package of stickers. My stickers I'm going to hand out to everybody, and come on, Martin, behave yourself. What I talk about behaving, man. Oh man, Footy. Hope to catch you in the morning. I'm going to be on the island. I'm going to be down there on the seawall. Hey, thank you again, Miss Vicky. I appreciate you 100%.
Oh no, I appreciate you, Rick. You're always on every day. You're on my live. You give me great support. Love you, man.
Yes, ma'am.
Just pop in and say hello.
Well, folks, I'm going to let y'all go now, and we'll get this. I'll get the streaming taken care of this week, and get on that service. Probably. I've already got an account with them. I'll get the StreamYard going good, and then we won't have any more problems. Anyway, you guys keep it safe. It's too much bad stuff going on nowadays. I want to see y'all again next week. I want to see you again all week. See you guys on air on YouTube and Facebook. Y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.